two African nations vote. Both elections are disputed. One is settled in court, and one turns violent. Next on Global Pulse. A comparison of how broadcasters worldwide are covering this story. In April of last year, Nigerians voted in the nation's first civilian transition of power. As China's CCTV and Nigeria's NTA reported, the result was contested.
Governor Umaru Musa YAR'ADUA has been elected Nigeria's new president.
The election results came as no surprise. 56-year-old Umaru YAR'ADUA, a Muslim governor of the northern Kenyan state, was declared the winner on Monday. YAR'ADUA is said to have won around 25 million votes, more than 3 times the number garnered by runner-up General Muhammadu Buhari. But Buhari says he will not accept the results. The country's main political parties have also rejected the vote as fraudulent.
In December, Kenya voted for a new president as well. But immediately there was violence, as reported by NBC News.
Kenya. Tens of thousands took to the streets to accuse President Mwai Kibaki of stealing Thursday's election. The result, chaos. At least 185 people killed as protests spread across the country. Police told reporters they had orders to shoot to kill.
The election results brought Kenya to the brink of a civil war. France's TV5 explains the roots of this violence.
Kenya, which today is falling into violence, was once one of the calmest countries in East Africa. After independence in 1963, the country's 50 ethnic groups lived in peace. The largest ethnic group is the Kikuyu, who hold power and run the economy. The Luo, the main ethnic group of the opposition, demands a share in the riches. The President Kibaki is a Kikuyu, but his rival, Raila Odinga, is a Luo.
In contrast, in Nigeria, previously a country known for political instability, the disagreement went like this, according to Nigeria's NTA.
President of the Nigerian Union of Political Parties, Dr. Perry Opara, said, even though the country is passing through a difficult phase of democratic experience, a solid democratic foundation will evolve.
In other words, it all came down to paperwork, a massive recounting of ballots, including arguments and close scrutiny of the documents.
The Presidential Election Petition Tribunal has upheld the election of Umaru Musa YAR'ADUA in April 2007 as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The tribunal said the petitioners did not provide enough evidence to void the election.
Consequently, there were no riots or violence in Nigeria. In an unprecedented step, the political disagreement was left to the Nigerian judiciary system.
I have instructed my team of lawyers to compile the records of today's proceedings and to immediately file an appeal at the Supreme Court of Nigeria to overturn this judgment.
Finally, in Kenya, after 2 months of violence, a power-sharing agreement was reached, as reported by Jazeera English.
There will be a post of Prime Minister of the government of Kenya, with authority to coordinate and supervise the execution of the functions and affairs of the government of Kenya.
Neither fight is completely over, but the differences in reaching an agreement are striking. Nigerians put their faith in the rule of law, and now Kenyans hope for the politicians to fulfill their promises. For Global Pulse, this is Erin Coker.
This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only US network dedicated to global and national news, uncompromising documentaries and diverse cultural programs. Programs which connect you to the world.